Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make crispy fried pork chops. Fried pork chops are both delicious and easy to make, and today I'm showing you how. Start by seasoning 4 pork chops with salt and pepper. You can see that these are cut nice and thin, which is perfect for frying. You can use either boneless or bone-in. Bone-in cooks a little more evenly. The important part is that they're nice and thin so that they'll cook all the way through without burning your frying coating. Mine are cut about 1/4 inch thick. You can go as high as 1/2 inch, but I wouldn't go beyond that. Then I'm going to pour 2 cups of buttermilk into a 9x13 pan. And this is optional, but I also like to add in 1/4 cup of buffalo hot sauce just to add in some additional flavor. Give this a quick stir so that hot sauce gets mixed around, and then we're going to submerge our chops in this buttermilk mixture. You can let these soak in the buttermilk mixture for up to 6 hours. Or if you're in a hurry, you can just let them soak while you put together your dredging mixture and heat up your oil. I like to put my dredging mixture in a pie plate because it's the perfect size. You'll need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of cornstarch, which will add some extra crispiness. Then I like a really flavorful breading, so I add in 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Then we'll give this a quick stir to combine. Now I'm going to give these pork chops just a few more minutes to soak, and in the meantime you'll need 2 cups of vegetable oil, and we're going to heat this up in a large heavy skillet until it's 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're gonna grab our pork chops out of the buttermilk mixture and kind of let it drain off a little bit. You don't want it too drippy. Then we'll put it in the flour to coat, and you wanna shake off any excess flour and then lay it out on a wire rack to dry for a minute. Repeat this process with all of your remaining pork chops. Be sure to monitor the temperature of your oil. You want it to stay right around 350 degrees, give or take, so adjust the heating element to keep it there. I'm going to fry mine 2 at a time because that's what fits comfortably in my skillet. You'll want to fry for 4 to 5 minutes per side. Give them a flip when they're a nice golden brown. Once they're a nice golden brown on both sides, remove them from the oil and transfer them to a paper towel lined plate. Pork needs to be cooked to an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can always double check with a meat thermometer. Let them drain on the paper towel for just a couple minutes before serving hot. Now, a lot of times you'll see crispy fried pork chops served with a milk gravy, so next I'm going to show you how to make that. For a quick milk gravy, you want to melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan. Once the butter is melted, sprinkle in 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Whisk the flour in with the butter to form a roux. Then you want to cook that off for a couple of minutes to get rid of that flour taste. Then we'll whisk in some milk, 2 cups. We'll whisk this in and bring it to a simmer, and as it comes to a simmer, it'll thicken up. Once it has thickened up like a gravy, you'll turn off the heat and then season with salt and pepper to taste. And then you are ready to eat. It doesn't really matter if you serve your pork chops up plain or with the milk gravy. This is gonna be delicious. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.